Sarah Jacobs stood at her kitchen window, coffee in hand, watching her yard with steely focus. The early morning sun bathed the garden in a soft glow, but her mind was far from peaceful. Today wasn't about admiring flowers. Today was about justice. Just a few months into her retirement, Sarah had hoped for peace and quiet in her new suburban home in Phoenix. But one neighbor, Nicholas, had shattered that hope. Every morning, like clockwork, he used her yard as a shortcut to the bus stop, hopping her fence and trampling right through her flower beds. She'd asked him politely, more than once. He didn't care. He even smirked the last time she confronted him. That was the final straw. So Sarah, a decorated ex-Marine, did what any trained strategist would do. She planned. For days, she tracked his routine. And when the timing was right, she set a trap. While Nicholas was at work, Sarah visited a local nursery and bought 2 heavy bags of compost, the wet, foul-smelling kind. The kind that clings to clothes and ruins your whole day. Back home, she dragged the bags to the flower bed he always landed in, tore them open, and dumped the contents onto the soil. She drenched it with water until it turned into a thick, stinking swamp. The smell was unbearable. Even with gloves and boots, Sarah had to hold her breath. But it was worth it. As she finished, a strange sensation prickled the back of her neck. Her instincts kicked in. Someone or something was watching her. She scanned the yard but saw nothing. Still, she couldn't shake the feeling. Later that night, Sarah could hardly sleep. She kept picturing the moment Nicholas would land in her trap. Would he scream, curse, slip and fall? She smiled at the thought. At exactly 7:30 a.m. the next morning, she was in position, watching from the window. Right on schedule, Nicholas appeared. He tossed his backpack over the fence and followed, hopping straight into the flower bed, now a disgusting pool of compost. His scream rang out across the yard. Sarah nearly spit out her coffee. Covered in the foul-smelling sludge, Nicholas tried to scramble out, but slipped again. Sarah stepped outside, smirking. "How's it going, Nick?" she called. He glared at her, livid and humiliated, as he grabbed his bag and stumbled toward the fence. But then something else happened. A rustle in the bushes. The same uneasy feeling from the day before came rushing back. A blur of movement darted past Sarah's feet, a brown rat fleeing through a hole in the fence. And right behind it, a snake. Long, fast, and very real. Nicholas screamed again, twice as loud. The snake didn't strike, but it slithered away under the shed, leaving both Sarah and Nicholas frozen. For a moment, no one moved. "Next time," Sarah said calmly. "It won't just be compost waiting for you." Nicholas said nothing. He just nodded and disappeared over the fence, humiliated, reeking, and probably traumatized. In the days that followed, Sarah enjoyed her mornings again. Nicholas never crossed her yard again. Instead, he walked the long way around, just as she'd hoped. Her flower bed recovered quickly, thanks to the compost. The snake didn't return, at least not that she could see, and Sarah made sure to patch the fence where the rat had gotten through. For the first time in weeks, her home felt like hers again. And the next time someone thought about messing with Sarah Jacobs, they might think twice.